After an utterly dismal and disorientating first 45 minutes against Arsenal, West Ham have to pick themselves up and take the trip to the Midlands to face Leicester City with a very quick turnover. Saturday, Tuesday, we need to repair and go again in what is going to be a big game for Julian Lopetegui's future at West Ham. Larry, Nigel, Mike, how are we, gents?
Good.
Well, I've been better. My bank balance took a bit of a hit at the weekend. I mean,
how?
oh,
How did
right.
they actually take what? Like a pack of sausage rolls down what someone's bank account?
Right, here we go. Right, we're going to start off in Fleet Services. Right, look how happy this guy looks. This is why we were late, because I had to load these pictures up. So I bought, and I've even got the receipt downstairs, just to prove it. I think it's here actually. No, that's not it. So this was Mr. Mike Hatcher, looking incredibly happy with his Duo Mars bar. So it was more expensive Duo Mars bar, right? And his grab bag, right? Not a small bag, a grab bag of prawn cocktail crisps. Mike, how were they, first of all?
Absolutely beautiful, mate. They tasted so good. It was unbelievable. I really should have kept them and framed them, but they had to
we got the picture, Mike. Even better because he bought them.
Yeah,
it's better when it's free. And then it didn't stop there. As we got back on the bus, I opened up my sausage rolls, and here was Mike eating his sausage roll, free sausage roll, I might add as well. So, Mike, how was your sausage roll?
Yeah, thanks very much, Greg's.
Yeah. And then this is, I didn't actually grab a picture, but this was Nigel looking rather glum after his free sausage rolls.
Don't try to pretend you paid for that beer.
Nigel, Richard sent me that photo, and I was jealous. I loved it so much, but I thought he paid for that beer.
No, he didn't. It was Michael Dodsey paid for that. One of them.
Dodsey paid for it, I think.
Dodsey.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that was him after his 2 free sausage rolls that he scranned, right? He ate 2.
One of those was Dodsey's actually that I ate. Yeah. Well, they was dated the 4th of October.
No, hang on, they were the 14th the other day. Now they're the 4th. Make your mind up.
2023.
Yeah. Unbelievable. And then this was, I mean, Nigel was pleased with this, right? I mean, how good does that look?
I was not pleased, Jake.
Oh,
there was even other supporters, right? So I went, Jake, you can't put gravy on pie and mash.
I can.
Even other supporters were going, mate, you can't do that.
I can. I did. Yeah. That mash was top notch. Just mixed it in with the gravy. The pie, delicious. It was swimming in gravy. And you know what? I've got no shame, right? No shame.
Embarrassing.
Where's the chili vinegar?
Mate, he wouldn't even have liquor on it, mate. Embarrassing.
He wouldn't even have liquor, let alone the chili.
No. Mr. Terry Nation, mate. Well, I need to see the receipts. Terry downstairs. Mum, if you could, there's a receipt on that dolphin thing on the table. If you could bring I think it's there. If you could bring that receipt up, that would be great. It might be up there, actually.
Hang on, lads. Listen to what he said when he started the podcast. When he said, oh, my bank balance. So it's a couple of sausage rolls, a packet of crisps, and I wish. Yeah. Hey, imagine wiping your bank balance out with like 20 quid.
I got it. It was here.
His bank balance is huge.
$7.65 for an Oasis, which was mine, Thai Sweet Chili, which were mine, and then a Mars Bar Duo, £1.70, and a Walker's Prawn Cocktail, $1.85. Right?
What part of Scotland do you family come from?
Right, look at that. Hey, $7.65 that cost me. Right.
That's not bad, is it? For how many years' work have I done now?
Exactly, I was about to say.
Love you, Mike.
That must work out at least 50p a year or something like that.
I know. Imagine paying the tax on that. Oh dear.
And it was a duo bar. I mean, he took the mic. I mean, it wasn't just a normal one, but it's a good duo one.
Because it was cheaper and you got one for yourself. That's why.
No, honestly, take advantage, Mike. Honestly, 1664, the year Mike was born. Oh, that's not fair.
He did say to me, do you want some pie and mash? But I was already feeling ill from the gone-off sausage roll.
I did offer to buy him some pie and mash, then he could have his liquor and look all hard, right? And I offered, and he said, nah, that's all right, because he'd had his sausage rolls. Pie and mash with gravy. It was blooming lovely. Blooming
I
lovely.
think Sharky is questioning that too.
Yeah,
Exactly.
definitely.
Sharky knows.
Yeah, Jake's on.
And Peter, look, Gravy looks suspect, yeah.
I repeat, you liberated from the pin. It's not proof. It is proof. Look at the picture. What?
How tight have you got to be to go and get the receipt out of the bin to
For
prove
that.
it?
No, it was on my table. Right? It was on my chest
he had
up
it.
there, actually. Yeah.
Mm.
Jake, did you have to lie? Did you have a lie down after breaking your piggy bank? Do you know what? When I got into bed Saturday night, well, it's nearly Sunday morning to be fair, I was like, oh, I spent a lot today, right? I flicked through and went, oh, Jesus Christ.
You never ever break into that piggy bank, and to get that piggy bank out, you'd probably need a forklift.
Be worse than Brinks, mate. I'll tell you, machines would go off and L Station dogs would come out and everything.
He's like a modern day Goldfinger, isn't he?
Yeah.
Sitting there, sitting on the money.
Yeah, where's the sausage receipts?
I don't have the receipt for the sausage rolls, no.
Of course he
It was
does.
free.
Of course he
Free.
doesn't.
But there we go. Right, we better chat about football. We'll come back to this, but I thought we'd get that out of the way just to start with, right? I might have another flip through those pictures just to reinforce the money that I had to spend this weekend. Right, there we go. To start with, not sausage roll. Mars Bod duo.
All the time, Dan Nigel. Don't worry, it won't be you with your point at Palace.
No, it is going to be him with his point. We should start there. Ready? Picture number 1. Picture number 2. Picture number 3. Picture number 4. Right, we've managed to do 7 minutes not talking about West Ham, so we better talk about West Ham. First of all, cup draw, Villa away. Nigel, that is 2 trips to Villa in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I'll only be going to one of them. We've got to pick the one where we got half a chance of winning. So
neither of them then. Yeah, but Larry, Villa away. What were your thoughts?
I was like, we're always getting a team that, even though Mike said before we started, they're not in their top form though, but they're still a top ball club. Got a lot of things. When are we going to get a championship league at the bottom team or something like that? So that's just the luck of us. But we didn't get Liverpool, so right. So that's what everybody's saying. So
yeah.
But I don't know.
We never get Millwall.
Yeah,
No.
see.
I mean, we got the next best thing. Dagenham got Millwall.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just
yeah.
Unlucky. Oh, that was going to be what's it? It's going to be Arsenal. Who's that? There was one good matchup at the beginning.
Yeah, Arsenal United.
Oh yeah, United. Yeah.
I think United are targeting that trophy this year. I think that won't be an easy game for Arsenal.
Yeah, absolutely. The dog agrees as well. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Mike Villa away.
Yeah. To be honest, it'd be good because we get a big allocation, and Villa, they've got other things on their plate, haven't they? Champions League. So, okay, I always prefer a home draw every time, but at least it's not Liverpool away.
Very true. I did the watch along last about an hour ago, and I was like, yeah, Liverpool away, Man United away, take your pick. And for once, it actually wasn't. But now, after 90 minutes, we'll talk about what I actually here to talk about, and that is Leicester versus West Ham. That must be a record, 9 minutes. But Larry, Leicester away, Tuesday night. There's something about it I don't fancy, to be honest.
No, I mean, we're going off of a very disappointing, Saturday. Just I was trying to do your short clips, and that first half I could have spent 2 minutes on that when I could try to squeeze everything in because it was such a crazy first half. And to be fair, it was a disappointing first half too. We played high up front, high press it started until we gave up that goal, Antonio. Then we kind of played back, but they were just schooling us. I mean, they were playing around with us like we were school kids, and then stuff like that. So the only positive I think I have this year is again those 2 games. We didn't think we were going to get anything. We got 3 points. Now, this is where it's at. This is the Leicester City game. They're 16th on the table. They're giving up, 27 goals. We're giving up 24. They scored 16.
Hang on, Larry, hang on.
Oh, sorry.
Stat attack is later. Sorry.
Gotcha. So I just think if you look at the stats, we're evenly matched, sadly enough. And on the table kind of shows that too. So, I'm optimistic because where they're at on the table and how they're not in good form at all either. But we aren't either. And we're on the up and down train. We were high off of that Newcastle. And then Saturday, we were all gutted. I could barely eat my dinner on Saturday night. I managed to do it, but I barely did that. And it just put me in a pissed off mood all weekend. So I'm hoping for like a Tuesday victory, but I'm optimistically hopeful.
There we go. Mike, we need to get you in that locker room and sort it out.
Honestly, I can see this being another ball draw. I can. This is going to be two teams that just don't want to lose. And Van Nistelrooy, okay, he's only had a few days with them, but they might get that manager bang bit. But I don't know. I just think that after that performance on Saturday, that we've got to be a lot more tighter in the back. A lot more tighter in the back. Although we shouldn't be, because we should be going for a team like Leicester. You know, we're going there for 3 points. But I think, to be totally honest, I can see it being a ball draw. I really can.
Really?
Plus, I suppose Kuda's coming back, but yeah, he won't start. I wouldn't have thought. I think we'll keep him on the bench. But to be totally honest, yeah, I think both teams are going to think we need something, and I don't think either team's going to risk too much.
Nigel, are you going?
I've got a ticket, but I don't know if I'm going yet.
I don't mean he's going.
No, I've got one, but I don't know if I'm going because I don't know if I'm going to be sorted out in time to get all my stuff together for my holiday. So,
Well, there we go.
But if I don't go, I'll just watch it on the box. It's on 8:15. But I actually think that we're going to beat them because we never win there. Really, we always do badly there. It's one of them grounds, horrible ground, wobbly stand.
It's wobbly.
Standing when it wobbles a bit. That's a bit dodgy. Their fans are a little bit unpalatable when you're alongside them, and but I do think we'll actually get something. You know, I think I don't think we'll lose.
Well, I mean, last time, let's just cast our minds back to the last time that Nigel predicted us to win, and that was in the Manchester United game. He said, "You know what? We're going to beat Man United," and we did. So we'll take Nigel's perspective and go, you know what? You could well be right. That sun is glinting, Larry. What's the degrees out there? I mean, you don't have to look outside.
It's cold as anything. Yeah, it's cold. It just got some snow on the ground out there too, so it's just like it's cold. Is that the wrong one?
Oh right, I see. So yeah. Get the violin out, Mike. It's cold out there. See, it's cold.
What? Let me think. You keep talking. I'll tell you how cold it is.
Okay. We'll go through some more comments. Right, where did we get to? As smooth as a Mars bar. Yeah, I saw one of them. Someone opened it up and it was just smooth. Weird. Mike, yours went smooth. I bought you a proper one. You know, I'm not cheap.
It was smooth because I sat on it for a while.
yeah. Actually, you did, and then he melted, and I thought, what a waste. But no, you did eat it. You did eat it.
Yeah. I did not that. I had to lick the bits off the paper and everything.
You had to get every last bit out of it. Absolutely. It was probably one of the best away days a couple of seasons back. That was a brilliant day just before our outing to Prague. Everything from the pub and into the ground, and the old... Nigel, do you remember?
I remember. I put a video on my Instagram. There's a guy outside, and he had a megaphone.
His Instagram, Joyce Irons. We are his Instagram. There's TikTok, and you know.
He had a megaphone, and he was going, "You're going down." I don't know how he didn't get his head punched in, to be fair, but yeah, he was out of his megaphone. But he had like a rucksack with like.
He did, didn't he? You're right.
Yeah, it's a bit strange.
It was.
It is. Right. It is 0 Celsius.
Is it
0?
0.
33 Fahrenheit. So you get average out of maybe 1. Yeah, it's cold. We had snow a little bit this weekend. It's a chilly one right now.
Blimey.
As long as we don't get any cold wind.
You might have some cold when you go to New York.
Oh no! I've already been told it's going to be -2.
Yeah, it's a cold front right now on the East Coast, and even like we're more to the mid, but a little bit. But yeah.
Mike, did Nigel mention he was going to New York?
I did it for him.
Did I mention that, Dolly? That week I'm going to New York.
Has he ever mentioned that? I don't think he has. No. Are you going, Nigel, to New York? When?
Yes, mate. I am. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going Thursday morning.
Thursday morning. No. All right, I'll wave you off. Bye.
Is it? No, is it Wednesday morning? I'm going.
I didn't have a clue where he's going. Christ.
I don't know what I'm doing. No.
Might be a rude awakening for the Hammers, and that is a fantastic voluntary, because that means that we can now meander eloquently on to talking about Leicester. Steve Cooper sacked, and after 3 wins at Manchester United, Ruud van Nistelrooy has got himself a job at Leicester City as the manager. New manager bounce, Mike. I'm sensing it.
Yeah, probably. We usually get this, don't we? How many times do we get this? New manager, and they totally change. I mean, I don't think the fans were happy they got turned over, didn't they? 4-1 by Brentford. To be totally honest, you know, they've not been great. The couple of games that I've watched, they've looked pretty poor, really. Jamie Vardy's still their main threat.
Yeah.
He'll score against us, Mike. Don't worry.
Yeah,
and he'll come up and rub it in our faces like he normally does.
Like he normally does.
There's one horrible. Him and Malpai. My 2 most 80 players. I'd happily run on the pitch and dig one of them. Happily.
Right. Nigel, calm down. You're going to New York, all right? Calm down. Blimey. But yeah, there we go. I mean, it could be, you know, a bit of buoyancy around the King Power. There could be a little bit of energy around the place, and I just hope that we don't receive the impact of that. And yeah, it's going to be an interesting one, that is for sure. Ali Dawes, thanks for joining us. Hope you are well. Twice in a night. You've got me. Honestly, what can you do? Right. Eat some sprouts and then you'll warm up. Yeah. And then then you'll have warm wind. Yeah. I read that wrong to start with.
Peter. He's always got the jokes.
Exactly. So yeah, Leicester, are we agreeing that they're not great, but they might have a bit of threat?
They ain't great.
They're not a good team, and I think, you know, I was looking. Steve Cooper usually did a 4-2-3-1. I think with Van Nistelrooy coming in so soon, he's probably not going to change up too much. They had the interim guy on Saturday, so you thought maybe they would show up for him, and they got killed by Brentford. You know, and they scored their first goal. There's another up and coming guy. I was looking at some highlights from them. I mean, of course, they're a poor team, but it's a Bonete or something like that. I think when they do the 4-2-3-1, he's like in the center. They had a beauty from Vardy to him to the middle when that first goal against Brentford. Then Brentford got 3 quick. If that's their highlight. So what I saw from that is he had some breakaway. And to be fair, that's kind of sometimes when we get caught on a breakaway and stuff like that. So we just got to be careful. Because Vardy's like 37 years old, 100-some goals in the league. He's a character because he's got an attitude you hate, just like Nigel's saying. But you know, we got to remember who we are too. And I think, like I said, to me, after that Arsenal game, I sat and I looked at it myself and I said, we got to know who we are. We can't be too pissed off. I'm not sorry to go back to Arsenal. We can't be too mad when you're playing a team like that. If we think we're the same team as Arsenal, manager or no manager, I think we all need to go see the doctor. You know what I mean? It's just facts. So we got to know who we are. Now, I'm always going to go for them hard as a fan, but I watched some of the display they had there. I'm like, God, you know, because I watch West Ham so much. But when you see a team like that and how some of the things they were playing, so I think this is an evenly matched. I still feel a victory coming myself too, though.
My next question is, which one of you has said that you'll give Larry a 5 every time he says he's peed off? Which one of you was it? Because he's, you know, crowbarring it in twice now already, right, in 19 minutes. I've never heard you swear, Larry. He's done it twice in 19 minutes.
Oh,
what's going on?
Is that a cuss word over there? Here it's just kind of like, sorry.
It's borderline, isn't it?
It's getting to the point where I'm actually counting down the days hoping we can play Man City. Pretty sharpish.
You know what? I thought he was going to say counting down the days till he goes to New York. Honestly, I thought that was what he was going to say.
But you know what? Yeah. All this time we've been wanting our team to play like Man City. Well, they are now.
We are now. Yeah.
We are
January.
You're the new West Ham.
4th of January is going to be that is going to be something, isn't it? Right. I mean, Terry, you're right. There's some rage. Lawrence is peed off. Nigel's going to batter Vardy. Right. Honestly,
I'd love to batter Vardy. To be honest,
you lot are on some real anger tonight. Real.
Yeah, there's some pent up range. There certainly is.
Our centre halves need to not play like Shaky Stevens like they did on Saturday. Yeah, good to see Jake's vlog from Saturday going well after putting in all those hard miles. I mean, thank you very much. I really do put in the miles. 14k, right?
What was Kilman doing?
Oh my God!
What was he doing? As soon as he come over top, I thought, I see his leg go. I thought, surely he ain't going to try and reach that because he ain't never going to reach it. Even me and Jake could see that from our seats. We could see he weren't going to reach it.
Exactly.
And everyone in the ground could see he weren't going to reach it apart from him. Oh,
exactly. But
ridiculous.
You know, it is what it is, right? And let's hope that he can just get a bit better. I mean, there was some really bad decision making from Kilman, and hopefully, I mean, that's the first time we've seen that, and hopefully that doesn't reappear again. I mean, yeah, I am going to put the miles in January. You're right. Man City away, Villa away twice. I will be putting in some serious miles for those two games. I mean, my dedication is the key here, right? I'm the one that puts in the miles, and I'm the one that takes the appreciation for it. Right. There is a joke there. We are now.
Terry understands.
Terry understands. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I put in the miles in the back seat, editing the vlog. Right.
Hey Terry, I hope you're grateful that Jake takes you along to all those matches and stuff like that, and buys you everything that you want.
Exactly. Like no, I bought him a coffee at Forest Away,
Lord.
right? Whilst Nigel was outside yapping to somebody, I said, if you get in the ground, right, I'll buy you a pint. And he was outside yapping to somebody. When I was at the kiosk and I was looking around, I bought myself hot chocolate, I bought Terry a coffee, I was looking around, Nigel, nowhere to be seen. So I bought him 2 sausage rolls, and he's still not happy. At Forest Away, you took the mick out of what I was wearing. I went in the ground and said, I'll buy you a drink. And
that's because, Jake,
the jacket.
Because I have friends.
So do I. Yeah, so do I. Right, now, what we're going to do...
You've only got 2 friends. I'm one of them.
Shut up. Right, we're now going to go. We're going to talk about the Kudus and Somerville thing after our next interval, but some comments first. Jake, how many mince pies you had from Grace? I don't think I've ever had a mince pie. I do sell them, but I've never had one. And Duo, JC. Exactly. I did buy you a chocolate bar, Duo, didn't I? Yeah, absolutely. See, all of these things I'm buying people is coming back to me now. Is Jake a backseat driver? No comment. No comment. I do plenty, right? I bring a lot, right? I do a lot.
Terry's got him just there, hasn't he? In 4 words.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Right, now we're going to build some anticipation, right? We're going to get some music. And Nigel, like this. Ready? Right, are we ready?
Yeah.
We're now going to go, right, to Larry's Stat Attack. Right, I'm leaving that there, right, because that took me 5 minutes to make, so it's going to get its, it's going to get its kudos now, right? Because that's also multitasking, because I've done that whilst live, right, which I think is pretty impressive. Larry, it's right over to you. You're going full screen, and it's time for the Stat Attack.
Hello, everyone. Just, I've already went through some of the stats that I think we're really evenly matched when it comes to goals scored and goals against. They've scored 16. We've scored 17. They've given up 27. So I think that we have an opportunity to score. Their leading scorer, like we were talking about, the people I think we got to worry about is Vardy's got 4 goals, and that Bonetti, he's got 4 goals too, and he looks like a thing. So just keep an eye out for them. Of course, we have the last 5 matches. They're 0-1-4. And we're 2-1-2, so we're looking good. But they've definitely gotten battered the last 4-1 against Brentford, lost 1-2 against Chelsea, but 3-0 to Man U. So again, we had a tough one, but it's something I think we can overtake. We've head-to-head matches. We've played them 32 times. We are sitting at still not a great record, but 11 wins, 7 draws, and 14 defeats. We've won 6. I know it's like every week we get one. I'm like, can we get one where we're kind of a little closer? But no.
Wait till we play Ipswich, because we've barely played them.
Yeah. So again, 6 home games we won. We won 5 away. Last 3 head-to-heads. Leicester won May 23, 2-1. Leicester won again at our place November 22, and then we drew. So lately we haven't played because they went down to the Champions League. So we haven't played them yet since May of 2023. So different players all together there. So we'll see what happens. So there's my stat attack.
Thank you very much, Larry. Round of applause for Larry. Yeah. I'll tell you what. I made this whilst live, right? And you wouldn't have known, see, because I'm just great at multitasking. I'm quite proud of that.
Yeah.
What's got around your neck, Larry?
I don't know. Looks like I'm ready to kill somebody though.
It looks like he's holding. It looks like he's somebody, and he's holding a Larry mask in front of his face.
Well, listen, I can't perfect something in 15 minutes. All right, you've got to cut me a bit of slack. All right, that's just what my app provided me with. So I was quite pleased.
I look very desperate. So it's all.
You look very
Looks like
driven.
he's had to a funeral.
He looks very well. Maybe for next week, I'll perfect something a little bit better. But
That's all good.
That's the best solution that I currently had. Buonanotte is Italian for good night. Let's hope it is a good night. Absolutely. How many touchdowns have Leicester got this season, Larry?
Oh shoot! Let me see here. I don't have numbers there. They got a couple. They got a couple field goals, and
have they?
Well, yeah, because the last one 4-1, so they're giving up some points. I don't see a 7, but I only got the last 5 matches.
I mean, look at the excitement in the chat, right? Stat attack. Looks just like Lawrence and his body double. There we go. I mean, of course, Peter had to put the music down. Yeah, but I've only got a few select music options to choose from here, and some of them are horrendous. I haven't even listened to some of them. Right, you listen to some of them. Look, this is one of them. That's no good, is it?
Didn't hear anything.
Hey, can you hear it?
Yeah,
I can't even hear it.
That's rubbish, right?
sounds like something from Twilight.
Yeah. Then there's one called "Feeding the Ducks."
Feeding the ducks.
I mean, to be fair, I don't mind that.
Is there any called Feeding the Pony?
Then there's "Night Driving." Let's try that one. Ooh.
I can't even hear it.
Can you not hear it?
I couldn't hear
I
it.
don't. No.
Oh, okay. Nige, can you hear it?
Yeah.
No, it's just me and you
That's
then.
that sort of thing you get in a dodgy hotel.
Yeah. Maybe, Nige, it's me and you can hear it because you're going to New York. Maybe that's why you can hear it. Maybe. But, we don't know. Right. One thing we haven't discussed and we need to discuss is Kudus is back available for this game after his 5-match suspension after trying to body any Spurs player that he got within his sights. I've just read a comment and it's just stopped me mid flow, but we'll come back to that later. Terry, you are a naughty boy. I've lost my train of thought now. Kudus or Somerville, Larry?
I would start both of them. I really believe that. I think I would put Somerville on the left and that where we thought the Kudus in the center, and I would take. I would sit. I guess because we said going into last match, if it's not broken, don't fix it. Well, it broke on Saturday, so we can start making some changes. Soler, he had that beauty down to Wan-Bissaka. Him and Paqueta could sit, and then we have to decide who we want to put on the mid. I think against a team like this, I'd do a 4-2-3-1, and I would have, I would maybe put Granny Ings up at the 1 because Antonio is a little tired, and then I would go with Somerville on the left, Kudus up in the middle, Bowen to the right, maybe an Alvarez Suchek or Alvarez and maybe Paqueta, and that's how I do it. Then our normal 4, but Tadibo, I heard he may have a knock, so if Tadibo, you just put in Mav in his place.
I think Soler's got to start. That's one thing I will say.
I think he's been positive for me.
Yeah, Soler. I mean, in an ideal world, we're dropping Paqueta and we're putting. Someone's ringing me. Sorry, I can't answer. Paqueta drops down and you play Kudus or something. But realistically, Nigel, can you see him doing that?
I can't see Kudus walking straight back into the team. I feel a bit gutted for Somerville. I think he's been really, really good for us, and I think he should be starting personally. And then we'll just see how it goes. But I think again, Soler, I think he's turning into a bit of a player. To be honest,
yeah,
he's doing very, very well. He links up well with Paqueta. They really do link up well together as a pair. I think. Do you take Tommy Suchek out of the team?
Probably not.
Kudus? Possibly not. So. We're a bit spoiled for choice, really.
Yeah,
it is. Yeah,
spoiled for bad choice, really.
Yeah, so I would. Would you play Antonio? Do you know what? I'd probably give Ings a start.
Peter Peter reiterates this here. This is the type of game for Ings to give Ings a go over Antonio up front. And do you know what? I'm inclined to agree. Like he can barely do an hour without looking worn out like once a week.
Yeah, but look at him. Look at how muscle bound he is.
Yeah.
And you when you're muscle bound like that, you can't do 90 minutes because you're what it takes to fuel that body for 90 minutes is too much. And he's getting on as well. So he does run out of steam after about 60 minutes. You can see he's flagging. So maybe Antonio would be your sub to bring on with 100%. Like 20 minutes left. But I do think Ings is a better footballer. When he links up well, and he chases things. I think he's all right.
And I think that's go on.
No, I'm just saying, every time he's been coming into the late end, he's had an opportunity. He fell over on that last goal there, but it was an opportunity. So he's there. Every time we see him come in for these times, he's got a couple sparks where, he either gets it in or he's close. So I'm with you, Nigel. I'd like to see him. At least we just had a Saturday match and it's Tuesday. Put him in there, and then I always like to call it the super sub or something like that. If it's not working out at maybe the 60th, 70th minute or something like that, bring on Antonio.
Antonio is a beast to come off the bench, especially against that, what's his name? Faze, Sideshow Bob, Dave, Philip, what's his name?
Faz.
Walt Faz. He's like a cross between Sideshow Bob and Philippe Bennett. What's his name? He used to play at Chelsea. What's his name?
Oh.
One with the hair. He used to play at Chelsea. Heb. Do you remember his name?
That narrows it down. The one with the hair.
David Luiz.
David Luiz. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. But I think if we're going to open up that Antonio debate, then it presents the possibility of Bowen up front, and then you get to put both Kudus and Somerville into the side. Sorry, Mike. So
that's a good shout too. Yeah.
I think that listen, I'd rather put Ings up front, but I think Lopetegui is more likely to push Bowen up front to include both Kudus and Somerville in there.
That's a possibility.
Bowen does best when he's playing in.
Go on, Mike.
I agree with that, Nigel, as well, but I reckon that's what he'd probably do. But there's another little thing that may crop up, and they reckon that Fulkrug has travelled. He will not start, no way. But if he's travelled, he must be fit and have to do 20 minutes. So he might come on near the end of the game, all depending on the situation.
Is it bad? I forgot who he is. I forgot.
We haven't seen him since Palace. We haven't seen him since Palace, where we said we've got a big F in German. We chanted that, and then we haven't seen him since.
I know. He's out with Maxwell Cornet.
Yeah, exactly. And we don't know what we're going to get. We have not seen enough of him to know what we're really going to get yet. No. So he's not the second coming. You know what I mean? We don't know yet what he's going to give us.
Absolutely. Right.
He was anyway at the most, wasn't
he? Yeah.
Right, people are starting to get their predictions into the chat, so we'll go through them in a little while. Right, where did we get to here? Have you been feeding the ducks in Poole Park lately, JC? Funnily enough, no. Quack. You think you're hilarious, don't you? That's what stopped me in my tracks a little bit earlier on. But Terry, I mean, no one's laughing, but I'm sure one of them will laugh. There we go. There, see, that makes you feel better. Drop Paqueta and put Kudus in his place, as he is given video evidence by camera. Oh, is he Paqueta? I'm not sure. I don't know what for his betting trial. I don't know. Early doors. If we go with the Lopetegui algorithm, we win tomorrow, but unfortunately lose against Wolves. That's how his stats work out.
Yeah, Tony's been sticking to that. He's right though.
Yeah, drop Paqueta and turn on the bench and see how it goes for half an hour. Maybe even because he hasn't played for a while, Kudus off the bench. Who knows? We will see.
You can bank this, baby. You're gonna see Kudus at some time tomorrow. If he doesn't start, he's coming off the bench.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's not very good to feed ducks for bread. More importantly, it's not. Yeah, you're not supposed to feed ducks with bread, are you? That's not good for them. It's not.
No.
There we go. Facts with Peter. So predictions. I've got a feeling Mike's going to nick mine today, so I'm going to go first, and I'm going to stall a bit to let him think about it to then see his reaction when I go Leicester City 1, West Ham United 2.
Ooh.
Oh no, damn it. Larry?
3-1 West Ham.
Oh, Larry.
Oh, yes, Larry, get in there. Right, this is your final prediction before you go to New York. Nigel, make it a good one.
Sorry, Nigel.
Oh, it's going to have to be 1-0 West Ham.
Another clean sheet after conceding 5.
Exactly. Can't get any worse, can it?
Yeah.
Well, it's
Got to
the
keep
other.
one clean sheet at some point.
Exactly. Now, Mike, you've got 3-1 opening up here for you, I sense. He doesn't want 3-1. He doesn't want it.
I don't think
Larry said 3-1, didn't he?
Larry's.
Yeah, I said.
Oh, Larry said 3-1. No, sorry. Yeah.
You got 2-1.
Yeah.
Got what? 1-0.
No, Nigel's took 1-0. You're backed into a corner here, Mike.
You've had it, Mike.
Go for the big one, Mike. Go for the big
West
one.
Ham.
3-2, he'll go.
3-2. Yeah. Go on then. I'll take
Go on
three.
then. 3-2. Have that, Mike. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you drew the short straw, good and proper there, but Mike's going to go for
And you
3-2.
0-0 now.
0-0, yeah, absolutely. 4-3 Leicester win. Mayhem at the King Power. 2-1 to them. 2-1 to them. There we go. 2-1 to West Ham. 1-0 from Sharky. Absolutely. There we go. He got do you know what? I was searching for the context for this comment, but it's just come back to me. He got Nigel's tash in the wrong place. Can you see Nigel's tash on there? He's popped it in the wrong place, right? And that is my background removal software, not me, I must add. Yeah. Because Larry, that was taken from your I took that screenshot from your reaction after the Newcastle game and chucked it in my background remover software and popped it on Matey Boy's head.
It's all good to me.
How good's that? How good's that? Right. Jake, put your 10p on Are You to score. Well, firstly, that's illegal because I am under the legal age. I think it's easy to specify, but I agree with your sentiments. Yes, Are You to score is a banker. And Vardy says 2 goals before we started, but maybe like 3-2s right after all. But there we go. 2-1 West Ham. I like that. Right. Any other chat before we go, or can I get away relatively unscathed today?
Well, we give it to you early doors today, don't we, sir?
Yeah, true.
Yeah, we did. I missed Emerson's goal.
Yeah, honestly, right? You should have seen it. He was glued, right? Honestly, this generation, right? He was glued, texted on his phone, right? And I was filming it.
I was actually videoing the fight.
True.
What I was doing.
Friend, didn't you? Yeah.
Some Arsenal fan. He looked like Terence Trent D'Arby, the geezer.
He was on his phone, right, listen to this, right? He was on his phone trying to work out how to take a video. He's like, which one of these buttons is video? I'm not quite sure, but
why are you talking like that? I don't talk like that. Is that your old person's voice or something? I'm not J.R. Hartley.
But well, no, I was like, well, you couldn't quite work it out, could you? Like, where's this video? And you were trying to video the crowds, and you were getting it all wrong.
I was trying to zoom in on the bloke to be.
Yeah, you were, and you were like, how do I zoom in? You were like, how do I zoom in? Like, I can't do it.
Jake, I would never ask you for advice. Trust me, ever about anything.
Well, I didn't miss either of the West Ham goals, and I got the offside one on camera, so my job was done well.
Did you get Somerville's goal, the chipped offside goal?
Yeah, I got all 3 of them.
That was a good goal.
It was, man. I wish he wasn't offside. That was
finish. That was a great finish.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. But that Emerson free kick, right? It was on his phone. I was watching it. I went, yes. And I looked down to Nigel when he's there on his phone. I'm like, oh my good God.
It was a banger, man. That was nice.
Right in front of me.
I bet you had a great view of that, Mike. Yeah.
Great view of that. And
awesome.
It all the way going.
It was proper. It was a proper. He nearly scored another one as well, didn't he?
Yeah. Sure did.
He's our new free kick taker. He's the new Ward-Prowse.
Yeah,
well, yeah,
he is. Well, I mean,
like that.
there was never a free kick taker Ward-Prowse at West Ham, but
you know what though? That was mad, wasn't it? How he played for us. And all them free kicks, and he never scored one of them.
No, never did. Right, we've got some, some really insightful comments here. Do you prefer Greg's bacon bap or sausage bap? Bacon every day of the week. I'll put it in for a little bit longer, so it's got that little bit more crisp about it. So I'll put it in for 10 minutes, where some people might put it in for 9. I'll put it in for 10 to ensure the crispness. But I am also partial to the baguettes now as well. I had a baguette yesterday, and bacon baguette loaded with ketchup. I was a little bit partial to that. But yeah, Greg's bacon bap over sausage bap.
Bacon baps and sausage wraps from places like Greg's are always so dry.
Well, put sauce in it then. Oh, you're such a
I'm
snob.
not a big sauce fan. It's like it's so dry.
Well, hang on. You've just said it's dry, but you just said you're not a sauce fan. Well, that's just answered your own question.
Yeah, but they're not dried out. They're not dried out, Jake. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, well, there's not a lot I can do about that.
They're not good.
Okay, whatever you say. Mario outfit for Villa away. Absolutely. Well, Man City away's first, but no. Quite frankly, I mean, you can wear it. Yeah, Terry. It has to be Terry raising funds for DT Star. Absolutely, Terry wearing. I mean, to be fair, it just about fits me. So, I mean, I'm not being fun. If it only just fits me, Terry's struggling because he's a lot taller than me. So I think the bottoms would probably be shorts, or maybe it could scrape 3/4 lengths. But yeah, so maybe not that. It's fit for boys.
That hoodie will probably fit him. That one you wear to every game. That's like 3 times too big for you.
This one, I got it on now. This one. Yeah, I got it on now.
Is that the one? Is that the one?
Yeah.
Go into it.
It's not too big. No.
If he'd have smartened himself up Saturday, he could have been a tramp.
Listen, if I'd have turned up in a 3-piece suit, you'd have still had something to moan about. So I can't win. You will go as Luigi. Yeah, right.
There you go.
All right, good stuff. You do that. Nigel the connoisseur of bacon and sausage bath. No, he's just a snob. That's why. I mean, he just won't eat it.
Not eating cotton wool.
Oh, good God. Well, you got 2 sausage rolls done. You're quicker than you can say, "Hey presto" yesterday.
That was all right, to be fair. I must say they was all right.
Oh, hang on, they've gone from being rank and 2 months out of date to they were all right actually. Well, I mean, to be fair, they didn't last long, both of them, right? I looked up and they were both gone. Mike, did you notice that?
Dodgy come past me. Where's my sausage roll?
Dodgy, mate, where's my sausage roll?
I'd eaten it. I didn't know. I thought it was both for me, to be fair.
So did I, to be fair, but Dodgy seemed to claim one after you'd eaten it. But there we go. It's not. It fits me. It's a small, right? This jumper is small. Honestly.
It's small.
It is. I'm sure it is. Let's have a look. Where's the flipping tag? Oh, I'm making myself look right prat here. It is small. Yeah, it's small. It's small. Small
it must be stretched. Must be stretched then.
I don't think I've had a small since I was about 8.
Any optimism for tomorrow, lads? Not really. I've given up with my predictions. I just can't call this one. Hopefully not a new manager bounce for Leicester. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Absolutely. Yeah. But there we go. Right. We will wrap it up there before I get ridiculed even more. Jake has a field day in the sales buying all the small size stuff. Nah, it's all the kid stuff that I ain't got to pay tax on. VAT, whatever it is, like VAT.
He got his wellies off of one of them teddy bear pedant bears.
I can't win. Not to 6 months. I mean, come on, it's taking the mick. Come on, that is taking the mick.
Usual, no.
Unbelievable. Right. Well, I mean, what have we got coming this week? We've got Tuesday night, we've got the game. And then Wednesday. Nothing's happening Wednesday, is it, Mike? I don't think nothing's happening Wednesday.
Not I think of.
No one's going anywhere Wednesday, are they? I don't think.
No.
No? Oh, that's right. That's good then. And then we'll have a preview.
He's trying to squeeze it out. He's trying to squeeze it out.
He sure is. Yeah.
Come on, Mike. Play game, for God's sake. Yeah. And then, well, I mean, we're playing Monday night, aren't we? So we're probably previewing on Friday or Saturday. Lacking a certain Mr. King who is going somewhere. I can't quite remember where, but he's going somewhere.
Come on, mate. I'll send you a couple of videos from the Big Apple.
Send me one where you eat a hot dog from this guy.
I will. Do you know what? I've never liked to eat them, Larry, and the reason is, well, I've been to New York plenty of times, but them hot dog vendors, I imagined that you'd go up and there'd be all. It stinks of diesel, mate, in that place, doesn't it?
Mike, anything new in Wincanton or not?
You're in the street, so you're
I'm not going to New York, by the way.
Neither am I. No. But, Larry, are you going to New York?
No, I wish I was. No.
Oh, there we go. No, we're on. Amazon, I mean, it might be amazing. We've got Clive Tildesley on commentary tomorrow night, which is going to roll back the years. Absolutely. Mr. Clive Tildesley will be on commentary, which is something to look forward to. 8:15 kickoff, so Mike, past your bedtime, mate, but you'll be okay.
Yeah. No,
I've got a meeting in Yeovil on Wednesday. A meeting in Yeovil on Wednesday. Is that what I think it is, Terry, or not? Yeovil, near Bruton, near Brougham. Is that what I think it is? Maybe. Then off for a weekend away on Friday. He's not going to New York. He thought he'd specify that.
I'm surprised. To all your viewers, I'm surprised they ain't had to see like continuous pictures of you and Frank Nubler.
Oh yeah, let's get that.
Did I tell you we met Frank Nubler at the services?
He's using it against us now.
Here's me and Frank. Look, Frank. That's Frank. That is. Yeah, Jacob. You showed me it 30 times already.
I showed you once. I showed you once, and just for that, I'm going to get it up and show you twice, right? Mr. Mike Hatcher's looking rather dashing, catching his best side in this picture, I must say. But this is us in Fleet Services after meeting the Yeovil team manager and everybody else. Frank Noble got off the bus, right? And there he is with us there. I mean, look at that guy there. Look at him.
It weren't really him. It weren't really him. It was just some geezer. Said,
there he is.
Like that fake footballer that thing on the telly. Have you seen it? The one who goes around pretending he's a footballer, plays in France.
I'll tell you what, though. I know I'm not the biggest, but he is a big guy.
He was a big guy, isn't he? Yeah.
Massive.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he's about 5'10", isn't he? Frank Nubler and the cast from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Nobody's safe. Nigel's getting everybody.
Oh yeah, so so Terry's got a meeting in Yeovil near Bruton on Wednesday. Terry, just tell us, does that include, what is it, the Pen Mill Hotel restaurant? Is that included? Is that your usual destination? Is that where your meeting is taking place? I genuinely don't know. It might be the Pen Mill Hotel restaurant is a favourite for these certain people, Mike.
Got a nice meeting room there.
Yeah. You're going to have a Bovril in Yeovil.
There we go. Right, we'll wrap it up there. In all seriousness, Nigel, I hope you have a fantastic time in New York, and I'm sure you'll mention it. Tell us everything about it. Send us pictures and give us
do a few vids, mate. I might even do a few vids. I'm going to put a few stickers about.
Oh yeah,
a few Miana stickers about.
Nice.
Good. Absolutely. There we go. So have a fantastic time. When are you back?
The 11th.
Well, that means nothing to me. Is that a Saturday or a Monday or a what?
Oh, I don't even know. But I do know that I think I'll come back and then there's a few days to the Bournemouth game.
It's Wednesday and then it's the 16th. The Bournemouth game, Nigel. Yeah, the Bournemouth game that you're not going.
You want tickets for?
The Bournemouth game you're not going to.
I am actually going.
Oh, you are going now. Oh.
I am actually going to go, regardless of whether I get you a ticket or not.
Honestly, I think
you won before. I did actually get you one.
You did for Bournemouth last time. You did. Honestly, I think the jet lag, it might last about 5 days. Don't you think? Honestly, I don't think you'll be well enough to go down there. No, to be honest.
You think about all these tickets he's had of me. You know what I mean?
You offer them to me. I don't ask most of the time. I don't ask for them. You offer them to me.
Nigel, it's all about what you did for me today or the next day, not in the past. That's just how he Hey, Nigel, are you going to watch the Everton game at that New York Hammers pub that you were talking about?
The Wolves game, yeah.
I'm sorry, Wolves. Yeah, you're right.
I'm going there for the game. Yeah.
Oh, that'll be awesome, my friend. Yeah.
I've actually met a few of them. Already in the European games. Some of them went across to the European games. So I've already met a few of them, and a couple of them have been to London, and I've met a couple of them. So it'd be nice to catch up with them and
that would be great.
Meet some new ones as well.
Yeah, take a little video, Nigel. Have a little video.
Yeah, take a picture or something like that. Yeah, it's a 3 o'clock. It'll be 3 o'clock in the afternoon for that.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it is 3 o'clock. Yeah.
You can write.
I'm looking forward to it.
How do you work the video? That way.
I say, does anyone know where I am?
Did I tell you I was in New York today?
Yeah, mentioned
that while munching on a hot dog.
You haven't mentioned it.
I'm going to have a look for some spatchcock chicken while I'm out there, Larry.
Yeah,
Oh,
hey,
what? Something like this? Is it? Does it resemble that in any stretch? Or
What I'll do is I'll buy a normal chicken from the shop and then I'll turn it over and stamp on it. It'll probably look similar.
I tell you what, if you had that thing and then you put some Alabama white sauce on it, you'd be saying, Larry, look it up. Just
It actually looks like one of them things out the Alien that jump on your face.
See, you don't understand proper barbecue grilling. I have to train you on that one because that stuff there is going to be.
there we go.
I do like me meat, mate. To be fair.
Yeah, I love chicken too.
Blimey, Nigel. That's not. I mean, we're not past the watershed yet. Got another 9 minutes yet.
Mate, you don't want to get me going on stuff like that on your channel, mate.
No, I don't.
On YouTube, mate. Trust me, I can make it tidy.
Can you? 12 goals in our games at the weekend, so you're going to have a 5 on a 0-0. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, good thinking. Proper business stuff. Is that what you called it? Very good indeed. All right, we will leave it there because it's nearly Mike's bedtime. Thank you very much indeed for watching. Drop a like on the video and subscribe to West Ham Unofficial. Mike's dozing off. Yeah. Absolutely. Larry's got to go and wrap up to go outside. He has my violin. Degrees. Nigel's got to go and pack his suitcase to go to Australia or something. Can't remember where he said he's going. And I'm going to go to bed. Thank you very much. Come on, you irons.
Come on,
and we'll see you soon. He's a shirter. Nigel's a shirter tonight.
I did actually. I had a bath and it was knocking around, so I thought I'd show the badge tonight. Do you know what I mean?
Lovely.
Hey, wait a second. And I'm wearing this shirt. Did I let you know when we won the trophy? I was in the Bahamas.
Oh yeah. He never mentioned he was out in the Bahamas either. I mean, never really mentioned it. It's just us that are humble.
What is that, Larry? Is that the Conference League one?
No, it's just a regular T-shirt, like blue.
It's just a shirt you wore on the day. I mean, Mike, we're just the humble ones. This side, we're the humble ones, right? We don't boast about our holidays.
I was on the beach, with a cocktail watching.
Oh my God! Does it ever stop?
Jake never boasts about his holidays when he's always on cruises.
I know.
Why is Dad in Portugal again? Cruise here, cruise there.
Yeah, I don't sit here and boast about it like you lot do.
Oh, you just post a 30-minute video about it. It's pretty.
There we go. What can I say?
I ain't had a holiday for ages, to be fair. I've had a lot of European trips, but I haven't actually had a proper holiday for quite some time.
Yeah.
Well, good job it's coming Wednesday then, isn't it? Right, let's go. There is a good chance there'll be a build-up show tomorrow night, an hour and a half before kickoff, ready for team lineups, an hour and 15 before it gets underway. Later kickoff time of 8:15. And until tomorrow, thank you very much indeed. Nigel doesn't know whether he's going. And we will see.
I honestly don't. I'm picking Una up in the early hours of the morning, and I'll be making my mind. I might get told though this time. Do you know what I mean? Because everyone's
might get told.
I'm taking no. All of my mates have been saying, "Wait, you can't just like pick her up and then go off to Leicester and then like get back and then like hardly have start packing the case sort of like as soon as you get back." Which I would do, to be fair. Which I've done worse. Trust me.
Honestly, what's it like? Right, we'll see you soon. Thank you very much for watching. And our presence will be graced with you again for another preview at the weekend, noticeably Nigel-less. But there we go. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
See you later.
Yeah, guys.
Have a good